On May 14th, starting at midnight, the circadian flycatchers are going to be birding for 24 hours straight, covering the entire state of New Jersey. It's safe to say this is going to be the most intense World Series of birding yet. Spot. We got chucks and whips calling. That's awesome. That's my first chuck of the year too. And they're close. Anyway, we're continuing along and we're starting to listen for our target, which is black rail. Also gonna be doing some astrophotography for college because I have to get that done. And I might put that in the video too, but awesome to be hearing this stuff. So I'm out here listening. You can't really see me, it's blackout and I don't have a light going right now. I also was just working on doing some astrophotography for my college class and I think it came out pretty well. This is the shot that I took. I have my camera on a tripod aimed up at the sky and kind of one of my first tries at astrophotography, but I like how it came out. That really sucks. So I filmed like a whole lot by the black rail and the mic on my camera is dead. The mic was working and then it just wasn't, so I missed out. I was vlogging a lot. Thankfully I got some good recordings on my phone, but let me just explain to you guys everything that happened because I'm losing my mind. So the intro is also crap too because I filmed that with that mic. First off, I'm gonna start talking about the intro. So this year I am doing the World Series of birding once again. Unlike the past 2 years where it has been virtual, this year it is back to regular World Series, where instead of the groups being split up and all the birds getting put together for a cumulative total, everyone's going to be out birding and getting all the birds together. And the goal is to try to get everybody on all of the birds. And then there's like this whole 95% rule that I have, which basically says like if you get a certain number of birds, you can add in a couple birds that only a few people get, but that's the 95% rule. But anyway, so this year I'm going to be doing the World Series with 4 other friends, and we're going to be covering the entire state, starting in northern New Jersey and working our way south. So with this in mind, a lot of scouting, a lot of preparation needs to go into this. All of us, all 5 of us, are going to be scouting for the entire week starting this Sunday. So right now I was just kind of out here doing some pre-scouting. My goal was to try to find the black rail that I found last year so we could try to get it this year. So I went down to the same spot where I got the black rail last year, and we just kind of driving all around the road and listening all around for a while. And it took a while, and I was literally like, we were leaving. We were in the car and we were just, you know, we were listening for like over an hour, and we were on our way out when all of a sudden I heard that ear. feel like this guy should have a name. It's crazy to think that New Jersey's rarest breeding bird is literally right there. That is so cool. It was in the exact same spot where it was last year, and I had been there listening for a really long time and hadn't heard it, and then it just started calling, and I was just freaking out. Like, I already got it, but the fact, just getting to hear it again, I did not think I was going to hear it tonight. It was so close. I got some great recordings of it. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like they're better recordings than I got. My phone keeps falling down. The whole filming, I'm very excited right now over the fact that I got black rail, but this whole filming, the way that this has gone tonight is like, I can't take it. And the phone falling down is making it worse. But anyway, the black rail was calling away. I was freaking out, even though I got it last year and it was in the same spot, and that's what I was going for.
I think I just saw a porcupine. Do you care?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That would actually be cool.
Okay. Yeah, he was crawling back into the woods. I don't know if I can grab him in. I don't know if he's going to be gone.
That would actually be really cool. I don't think I've ever seen a porcupine that wasn't dead. Let's see if we can get him.
Reeds.
Proceed to the root.
Pretty sure that was a porcupine.
Proceed to the root.
There he is.
Proceed
He's
to the
gone.
root.
Oh, God. Sorry.
Never mind.
Oh, that was going to be so cool. That was not a porcupine. Sorry. It was going to be something about skunk on video, but black rail footage is crap.
Alright, so where was I? So I was talking about how I was freaking out about the black rail. And yeah, so I heard that. I was with that. I was getting all kinds of recordings, just like totally freaking out, making sure I had pins of the location so that we're ready for the World Series. So basically how it's going to work, 2 teammates, 2 of my friends are going to be up scouting northern New Jersey, and then 2 more people are going to be scouting the south for the week, and then I'm kind of going to be bouncing around. My job, so basically what they told me, my job for scouting is to find, and this is like the exact words, to find ducks on their last leg that haven't migrated north, that are just kind of like hanging around, and try to find some of that stuff. And my other job is to find weird, unusual rarities or something, so that we have some birds that set us apart. Now, I know some people do know about this black rail spot, so I don't know if this is totally going to set us apart, but it's definitely going to help. So anyway, back to talking about the black rail, like an actual experience. So I heard this one calling. It's definitely the same one as last year, because it was pretty much in the exact same spot. And the one from last year, what was interesting about it is, if you listen to black rail recordings, they typically do ee-er, but this one was just doing ee-er. And that's exactly what it sounded like last year, was that ee-er. So I know that one, and it was like in the exact same spot. So that one was the same one from last year. And then, we're driving, we're like ready to leave, and all of a sudden, my mom slams on the brakes, and as she slams on the brakes, we both hear it like the exact same time, ear. Just a little further up from where we just heard the first black rail. So there's 2 black rails. So at that point, I was just like, I had the camera on, and I wish I captured some of the excitement from that recording, because at that point I was like, I can't even tell you how much I was freaking out. Now this one is not the one that I heard last year, because this one was doing a full ear. And that's so cool to find multiple, because black rails are endangered. That's another reason I am not saying where I'm getting this at all. For World Series of birding purposes, to keep our competitive advantage, and also because black rails are endangered, and you don't give away black rail locations. So don't ask for it, because you're not getting it. So it's really awesome to hear that there's 2, because there's probably even more out there. The habitat looks great. The fact that there's 2, that could even mean that there's more out there, and that's really a great sign, and shows that, they're probably breeding here, and that there's probably a little population. So I'm very glad about that. And 2 black rails in one night, I can't even believe it. I was there for over an hour and did not get anything. Well, I got other stuff, but just unbelievable way to start off World Series of birding scouting. starting from now, so today's actually, it's not even the week of scouting yet. The week of scouting is not started. This was just kind of pre-scout. I wanted to go out and just also try to find some black rails for fun. This is Thursday, and full scouting starts on Sunday and then is continuing throughout the week until the big event, which is on Saturday. So that's another thing, the World Series of Birding. For those of you that have not seen my videos from the past few years or have never heard of it, the World Series of Birding is a competition and also a fundraiser put together by New Jersey Audubon. And what all the competitive teams do is they bird for 24 hours, midnight to midnight, trying to find as many bird species as possible. So that's going to be our goal. And there's all different categories within that. There's county categories, there's full state categories. We're going to be doing full state, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see, I've done this in the intro, but the intro is probably crap too. We have these jackets this year. That's our team name, Circadian Flycatchers. I feel like I should kind of explain the team name. I feel like sometimes explaining World Series of Birding team names can kind of be like explaining why a joke is funny and can be kind of weird, but I feel like sometimes some team names take a little bit of explaining, especially if you're not, like, you don't totally know all the things with birding. There's a bird called the Acadian Flycatcher, and Circadian Flycatcher, you know, kind of goes off of that. The reason why our team name is Circadian Flycatchers is because during scouting for World Series of Birding, your circadian rhythm gets all messed up because you're pulling all-nighters, you're up at crazy times. Right now, I'm not going to get home until 12:30. We have teammates that are going to be driving through the night and scouting and everything. So that's why our team name is the Circadian Flycatchers. And this year we got these cool jackets. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, very excited to start the scouting like this. And any night when you get 2 black rails is just unbelievable. So it is awesome. Alright, so as you guys know, I was having a lot of issues with the mic. So I got a new mic. The problem is with this mic is you need to turn it on and off, and I'm not used to that. So what you're seeing here is me filming with the mic off. So I don't remember quite what I was saying here, but basically that I got out to this spot, was ready to do some scouting, was going to be looking for lingering waterfowl, bank swallows, and whatever else I could find at this spot. Shorebirds, really just anything. And that later I was going to be scouting out a spot for monk parakeets. So I think that's probably what I was saying here, but anyway, sorry about this. Alright, so we just found one of our target birds for this spot, a ruddy duck. Nice ruddy duck in breeding plumage, and then somewhere back in there, I think they swam back, but there was some gadwall, and there's been a few gadwall around here, which could be a good one for the World Series. There was also a bufflehead a little bit back, but that was in such bad heat shimmer, I didn't really bother for any videos. And I'm also trying to go through here fairly quickly because I've got some other spots to hit. But there we go, ruddy duck. Oh, he's doing his little display thing. There he goes, where they blow bubbles and they get their head going. He's just doing a little bit of it, not like the full version. So we're scouting all around here, looking for ducks, shorebirds. The water levels are so high, there's like no shorebirds in sight. Little bridges and stuff are under, well, not bridges, little like dock things are underwater. The tide's extremely high. So there was not much in the way of shorebirds. There was only like one greater yellowlegs, and it was just like a flyover. The marsh wrens are singing away. Few bank swallows, but kind of quiet, honestly. Was able to find some good ducks that I think should still be there on Saturday. Right now it's Monday. Right in there, there was just a few close ruddy ducks, which could be good because these are a lot closer than the ones that I just had on the other side. The ones were like all the way in the back, and it was a really long walk to get there. So if you see that tucked all the way in there, just like that little white, like just like at the bottom of the reeds, that's a ruddy duck tucked all the way back in there. Right there. I'm trying to figure out where they are. Are they like behind here? I see pigeons. Chimney swift. Oh, I hear them. I hear them going. Right now we're chasing down monk parakeets. Got to stake out at least 2 locations for this bird. The fact that there's one here and it's so late in the day, that's a good sign. There's a pigeon. I heard him calling. I never saw it. Bet it's in this nest right here. So you look up there. I don't know if you could see. But there's those big nests underneath the bridges. And those are monk parakeet nests. And there's spots all around the area that I'm birding right now where monk parakeets like to hang out. And that's what we're trying to find, is a few locations for monk parakeets. We're going to be birding around this area a little bit anyway on the World Series. So it'll definitely be good to find at least a few locations for them. This spot, I mean, we did get one. I heard it and it flew around. I don't know how reliable this spot is. And there's a few other spots around here. So I'm going to see if there's any other a bit more reliable spot. The good thing is that we found one. So I'll pin this spot. I think if we find them, whose phone's going? Is your phone? No, I guess it's that one. If we find them at the other spot, I go there instead of here because this spot is decent, but it's a little like
you gotta wait for it.
You gotta wait for it, and you don't have time. The mic was not on for any of that. I just got a new mic. Oh, there they go, they're calling all over. So I just got a new mic because my other mic after the black rail incident, that was really not good. So I got a new mic, but this new mic, it's actually really nice, and sound quality seems great, and it seems like it's gonna be great for recording birds and stuff too. But I gotta remember to turn on, and I keep forgetting to turn it on. So I just forgot to turn it on, but it's on now. So anyway, second monk parakeet spot right up there. That is another nest. There's been 2 around here as per eBird. So that shows that they are indeed hanging around here, and we got them for the series. I would hit this spot before I go to the other spot because that's what's been around, and we just got 2. So that's good. I'm glad I got some stuff because I haven't been filming a lot, so my scouting has been striking out, but I'm glad we got some pretty guaranteed monk parakeets.
Welcome to Josie's not so daily vlog of the World Series of Birding. I did this Sunday and I forgot to do it the rest of Sunday and Monday, but we're gonna do it right now because we just got a black rail. Yeah, Erin is speechless and so am I. We were like, okay, so Emma originally was like, they're likely not gonna call until 10. So we decided to get here. Firefly! Oh. Erin knows these species of fireflies. Apparently there's more than one species of firefly. Honestly, I don't care if some crazy marsh weirdo comes out to kill us now because I got my black rail. Erin is chasing a firefly. Yeah, anyways, Emma was like, oh, Erin, it's right there. It's right there. It just flashed. Anyways, Emma was like, don't come until 10, come until 10. So I was like, okay. But we decided to get here early just to see what other marsh birds are around because we wanted to see like sunset here. And then we were driving down the road and my mom was on the phone with my dad. And then suddenly Erin yells, I heard the black rail. So we stop and my mom like hangs up on my dad. And oh my God, it was so close. Like it was like 3 feet away from us at the max at one time. And like, okay, Erin wanted to flush it, but I didn't think that was a good idea. Sorry, Erin didn't want to flush it. Erin wanted to see it,
but I didn't think disturbing it would be a good idea. And there's a great blue heron, which I forgot is kind of special in the World Series, unlike, you know, my house and my city. Anyways, so, oh, we also have whippoorwills. It's also a really pretty sunset. I've never been happier. Okay, bye.